What's up, y'all? It's Tony. Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking to y'all about discipline. Discipline is probably the most important skill that I've learned so far in my life. It's changed about everything in my life up to this point. I would say my kind of journey with discipline, where I've become, where it really started for me was the gym. So when I was 18 years old, I would wake up every morning about 6:30. Me and my friend, me and my gym partner, would go and we would meet at the gym at 6:30. And just for a note on the gym, it's good to have an accountability partner when you start, because there's gonna be days where you don't want to go. You just really don't want to go. But if you have an accountability partner, they're gonna kind of force you to keep going. Now I work out alone, but that's something that when you're starting is a good idea. But one of the things that I've noticed is that when you become disciplined in one area of your life, it starts to translate into other areas of your life as well. So I wasn't very disciplined in high school up until this point. I wouldn't really do a ton of schoolwork or anything like that. I was smart enough to get into the school I wanted to go to. UT, by the way, I don't know if I've told y'all. But I wasn't very disciplined. I didn't work very hard. It really wasn't until I started going to the gym where I started to take school and the rest of my life seriously. So when I started to see, because, when you start going, you're not really seeing progress. It's a lot of delayed gratification, and you don't see it till about 6 months in. And you're like, wow, really starting to make some progress here. And that really is, shows up in every aspect of your life, because at school, when you're learning things, it takes a while. A lot of things that are really important in life take a long time. So for me, once I got to UT, I kept going with this gym workout routine. Even when I was studying and stuff like that, I would still make time to go to the gym. And it kind of, for me, I started going to school more. I started going to classes every day, because I knew that no matter what, if I went to that class, I could score, at least 80% on my grades. But I started doing even more than that. So, one of the things that I really liked was I took a lot of pride in my GPA, because when I first got to UT, it wasn't as high as I'd like it to be. I think I started with a 3.76, which is pretty good, obviously. But over my time at school, I just wanted to get it better. I wanted to improve it. I wanted to keep going. I wanted to put in more hours. And in college, your classes start to get harder as you go, especially when you get really specialized. But I was lucky enough to graduate it with a 3.92. Wasn't lucky. I worked my ass off for it. But that's one of the things that discipline allows you, is these gradual improvements. It's improving 1% every single day. And that really starts with a specific path. If you start working down on one path and get disciplined in that path, then you can become disciplined in other paths too, because you're able to delay that gratification. So now, how it showed up in my life, I graduated college last year, and now I'm working my sales job, my first job out of college. And I've noticed that what makes me have that competitive edge compared to other people is that I'm more disciplined. And that's something I take a lot of pride in, because there's other people that are probably better than me starting out. They're more they're better communicators. I'm pretty good, but I'm not the best. But I'm gonna work harder than they will. I get there earlier than they will. I stay longer than they will, because I stay disciplined. And on those days when I don't want to make cold calls, I stay disciplined. I grind out those calls anyways. And that's what discipline is. It's doing the things you don't want to do anyways. It's it's what really is going to set you apart in this journey of life, because there's always gonna be things you don't wanna do. If you only do what you wanna do, you're never gonna be successful. You know, if I just stayed in bed all day, because I don't wanna get out of bed, I don't wanna shower, I don't wanna go to work, I don't wanna do all these things, how on earth are you gonna be successful in business, entrepreneurship, in the gym, family, life? Because things get tough. Life is tough, and I'm sure y'all are realizing this. I don't know how old y'all are, but life is really tough. And if you don't have the mental strength or the discipline to get through it, you know, it's gonna be really hard on you, because, you know, someday you're gonna wake up and you're not gonna be where you wanna be, and you don't get that time back. But if you stay disciplined with your time and disciplined with your actions, you're gonna be so far ahead of other people, you have no idea. Even, you know, I'm not a big proponent of comparing yourself to others, but when you become disciplined and you have like 5 years on your belt doing something, and you can, you know, look around and see your friends from high school and all this stuff, you realize that nobody's doing this. And that's kind of your competitive edge. And like I said in my last video, we're all in a worldwide competition for resources, mates, everything. You're competing with somebody. So you need to be on top. You want to be a top performer, you got to stay disciplined. You got to keep doing things when you don't want to do them. That's what's going to set you apart. Anyways, great seeing y'all. I will see y'all again next Sunday at about this time. 10 a.m. is when I'm trying to post weekly. But, you know, comment, subscribe, and I'll just be documenting my journey. These are just my thoughts off the dome, what I'm thinking today. And it'll be something different next week. I usually just, you know, go auto. But anyways, see y'all.